Hello there and welcome to another quick short video from myself, Stevo, with an updated version of my team. It's not an updated version, I was just playing around with it. I was thinking, I've been listening to some excellent podcasts with the likes of Late Riser. He was on Planet FPL, the FPL General on Twitter was making some very valid points too. Essentially, it was about not taking too many risks for your first few game weeks. And I thought to myself, you know what? They are on to something here. And essentially, I was thinking to myself, why go for picks like, for argument's sake, against the template, Kevin De Bruyne over Fernandes, Jimenez in my team when he's only just come back from injury? I think to myself, you know what? Why don't I just stick with players which are not differential to start with, but go with players which are essentially, as these guys say, guaranteed starters. So this is almost a confirmed team now. I'm not definitely going to put it through, but certainly I'm thinking to myself, think logically, Stevo. Fernandes high ownership on game week 1. You are allowed to transfer him out the following week for Kevin De Bruyne and captain him, you know. Yeah, you're right, Stevo. So, on screen, I've gone with the Backman and Foster double up. Because I'm thinking to myself, Brighton, clean sheets. Nah. It's a popular pick with Sanchez, but it doesn't interest me. In the sense of, actually, Stevo, how often do Brighton keep clean sheets? Rarely. John Stones is just literally to make that 0.5 million for myself, and essentially, his link up with Diaz was 28 games out of 38 last season, or whatever. But pretty much first teamer for Man City. Digne, Trent Alexander-Arnold explains himself. Sarr, without going over it again, love the pick. Torres, with all this talk about potentially Torres could be that midfielder at a position, plays for Man City. He's 7 million. Why not? At least it's got the Man City coverage. And then in the midfield, we got Greenwood. Yep, Greenwood. I think he's going to be a first teamer for the first few games for Man United. And I think he's such a brilliant pick. 7.5. Fernandes, Salah. And then up front, Cavani, I think Man United's opening 5-6 fixtures are beautiful, and it's the whole thing of Jimenez returning from injury. As much as I'm blowing smoke up Wolves' backside, new manager, everything, it just goes against, almost everything I used to preach, which is don't go with these new managers, don't go with players that are returning from injury, go with the players which were showing form at the end of the last season, and if they've got decent fixtures coming up, continue with them. And Cavani, scoring goals for fun, guaranteed start for Man United. Those first 5 fixtures are beautiful, and Tony up front. On the bench, again, to save funds, we got my Wolves defender, 8 Nuri, because I've been reading that Semedo may be on his way. Yeah, that's a bit of a frustration, but yes. So I've got him there. Now, thanks to friend of the show, Ryan Seachin, he made us aware of Martin Kelly of Crystal Palace. 4 million player, pretty much a guaranteed first teamer. He said that the fact that Cahill and Sacco have essentially gone, basically, it means that Kelly is a guaranteed starter unless they buy someone. So there we are. There's potentially your 4 million player. And then, of course, Davis as my final pick. So, yeah, I've just been playing around with it and everything. And that team there, it's looking okay. Anyhow, cheers for watching and catch you later.